Okay, hi. I wanted to talk a little bit about the anemones. I will be offering these gorgeous corms. They're called corms, and they will be planted in the fall, late October, anytime late November, even into December, as long as your ground is not frozen again. And an anemone is a cut and come again flower. And what I mean by that is if you will cut the stems and keep the stems cut, the plant will continue to keep producing blooms because it thinks that it needs to make more stems. Kind of like this plant here, it's a cut and come again, also bachelor buttons. If you let the flowers die like this one here without pinching off, deadheading it, it will go to seed. It will stop performing. So it's very important to cut some of these flowers so they will continue to perform for you. And the anemones are the same way. So I've left them in full bloom right now, and they close up in the evening. And isn't that wonderful? It's kind of like a morning glory. They'll kind of close up in the evening. But I wanted to leave them up today so you could see and look at the length of the stems. They are a wonderful cutting flower. This one here, I would say, is 12 inches tall. The stem, there's my hand. And they're great for cutting flowers. They're great for making arrangements. They last a very long time in a vase. And this one here, you can see it's already lost its leaves. And this one is old, starting to get old. That's why it didn't completely close back. So these definitely need to be cut, or this plant will go to seed and it won't produce anymore. So I'm going to get out here and I'm going to cut these after I do this video. But I wanted you to see what they look like, and they're absolutely gorgeous. And the inside is dark, and the colors are very vibrant. But this is one plant. You can see all the stems. One corm makes all these beautiful stems, and you can see all the new buds down here. But if I quit cutting these, they'll go to seed. They won't. They'll just go back into the ground and they won't perform anymore. So those are the anemones, and I will be offering those on the website. I will offer the ones that I have here, the bright pink and then the purple, and I will show you the purple. The purple anemones are out here, of course, with my ranunculus that were absolutely gorgeous. And the anemones you can mix in, which is so wonderful in your cutting gardens. They're very, very small corms that you will just put in the ground or in your above ground boxes. The ones that I just showed you were above ground, and they did freeze. They did go through an extreme freeze, and they did not die. They did bloom. My ranunculus that I had in the above ground boxes did die, but these ranunculus in ground, along with the anemones in ground, made it through the extreme cold. So let me go look at the length on this anemone. I mean, my hand is at the ground, and you can see how tall it is. So they get very, very tall. The more you cut, the taller anemones will get. And now that I have been cutting on these, you can see the different heights. The more you cut, the taller. Same with the ranunculus. Now the ranunculus have gotten really tall after all the cutting. And I was gone for 2 days, so I will get out here in the morning because that's the best time to cut. And I will cut all the ranunculus and possibly have a couple blooms of the coral charms to hopefully get a couple pictures. But anyway, I just wanted to show you, really share with you the anemones. And these I will be offering on the website in June. And those are the purple ones.